Today, we're talking about LMS automation, specifically 5 tips that can save your team a ton of time while making learning more effective. Before we dive in, a quick thank you to our sponsors. This video is brought to you by several LMS leaders, including our title sponsor, Absorb, as well as our other sponsors and partners, Talent LMS, Cornerstone, SkyPrep, Calidus, Thinkific, and Tavuti. What a stellar group of platforms. You can learn more about each of them through the links in the description, and stick around to the end for more helpful resources. All right, let's dive in. Tip number 1, automate enrollment based on roles, events, and segments. Most organizations still assign training manually or via spreadsheets. In other words, HR or managers chasing people and adding them to courses one by one. Instead, configure rules-based enrollment that reacts automatically when something changes. Here are some examples of automations. When someone is added as customer support in the HR system, auto-enroll them into the support onboarding learning path plus mandatory compliance modules. When a customer is tagged as new admin in the CRM, auto-enroll into the Admin 101 Academy track and send a welcome email from the LMS. When a partner hits Gold tier, automatically unlock the advanced certification path. The result? Less manual admin, fewer mistakes, and training that always reflects current reality. Tip number 2, put compliance and recertification on autopilot. Compliance is one of those areas where humans forgetting carries real risk. Instead of managing spreadsheets and calendar reminders, use your LMS to automate certification. For example, here are some key pieces to automate. Initial assignment based on role, location, and risk profile. Completion tracking and marking who's compliant versus non-compliant. Expiry dates for each certification or course. Re-enrollment and reminders that refresh courses X days before expiry. You can notify the learner, their manager, and optionally HR or compliance automatically. The result? Compliance becomes a systematic process instead of a fire drill. Your compliance and HR teams sleep better, and audit prep is much easier. Tip number 3, automate notifications, nudges, and escalations. Most LMSs can send emails and notifications, but a lot of organizations only use them for "you've been assigned a course." That's just the starting point. Use automation to build a communication rhythm around programs. Here are some examples. For learners, assign notifications with clear expectations. Takes 30 minutes, due by Friday, required for X. Reminders at sensible intervals. For example, 7 days before due date, 1 day before, and 3 days overdue. Milestone messages. For example, you've completed 50% of your onboarding path. For managers, alerts when team members are overdue on mandatory learning. Notifications when someone completes a key path so they can recognize it in one-on-ones. Periodic summaries of team progress on priority programs. For external audiences like customers and partners, welcome emails into academies, nudges to complete key modules before a renewal, go live, or certification deadline, and re-engagement messages for inactive users. The result? You stop chasing people manually. The LMS becomes a persistent but polite assistant, keeping learning on track with minimal human effort. Before we move on, a quick shout out to our title sponsor, Absorb. Absorb is a leading AI-powered LMS designed to handle everything from onboarding and upskilling to customer education, partner enablement, and more in a single platform. And here's the kicker. With Absorb, you get a single unified platform that can meet the learning needs of all your stakeholders, including employees, customers, partners, and others. This means you don't have to worry about managing multiple systems or trying to integrate different platforms. Thanks to Absorb for supporting this series. Check them out through the link in the description to see if it's the right fit for your business. Now, back to the show. Tip number 4, automate learning path progression. Another powerful automation use case is progression logic. In other words, what unlocks when learners complete something. Instead of dumping the entire catalog or path on someone at once, use your LMS to gate content with prerequisites. For example, only unlock module 2 when module 1 is complete. Route learners based on performance. For example, if someone fails a quiz repeatedly, enroll them in a remediation microcourse. Trigger next steps automatically. For example, completing a course can automatically enroll the learner into a follow-up path, issue a badge or certificate, and send a notification to their manager. The result? Learners experience a guided, personalized journey instead of a static list. L&D doesn't manually have to shepherd people from one step to the next, the LMS does it for you. Tip number 5, automate reporting and data sharing to stakeholders. Finally, automation shouldn't stop at enrollment and notifications. It should also apply to reporting and data sharing. Try configuring your LMS to schedule recurring reports, weekly compliance summaries by department to to HR and managers, monthly academy performance reports to customer success, quarterly leadership program progress to HR and exec sponsors. Send dashboards or links, not raw CSVs where possible. Stakeholders should see the same live views each time they check. Push key metrics into other systems if your LMS supports it. Send completion status or certifications into your HRIS. Update CRM fields based on academy progress. Feed learning data into your BI or data warehouse for deeper analysis. You can even build automation around thresholds, such as if completion rate for program X in department Y drops below 70%, send an alert to the program owner. The result? Stakeholders get the information they need on a regular cadence without hunting down reports. L&D stops playing report monkey and can focus on strategy and design. There you have it, 5 LMS automation tips and best practices. One more big thank you to the LMS sponsors who made this series possible, including our title sponsor, Absorb, as well as our other sponsors and partners, Talent LMS, Cornerstone, SkyPrep, Calidus, Thinkific, and Tavuti. All of these bring unique value depending on your business model, and we've included links in the description. That's it, that's all. See you next time. Cheers.